Life.
Hey loves, I'm stopping by really quickly just to let you guys know about my new merchandise that I recently put out. You guys asked and I delivered. You can now pick up your Pick Me Nation t-shirts, you guys. I also have Winter is Here merchandise. And I also have Who You Want, Gotta Want You t-shirts as well. So make sure you go and support. It is the holiday times. Definitely go pick up a shirt or a mug for your mother, your fathers, your sisters, brothers, your husband, wife. Make sure you go and support. I have those shirts available now. Hey loves, it's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another video for you guys. Now in this particular clip, it's a short clip, y'all. This woman is talking about the happiness of women. And she doesn't see how a woman could be the backbone of the family if she's not happy. She doesn't see how she could be able to be happy with the kids and the man and all of these things if she's not happy. I want to give my thoughts on why that's a problem when women think that way. And I also want you guys to hear what the guy is saying in this clip because I do agree with him. And I want to also give my thoughts on why this is a mistake for women thinking this way. So we're going to hop into the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, comment, like, and share. Also turn on your notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right, let's hop into the video clip. Here we go.
I feel as if it's impossible if a woman is unhappy to put the happiness of her kids and husband before her own happiness. Like, how can I thrive in a space where I'm the backbone of the house? How can I make this house a home? The house is going to be a hellhole if the woman is not happy.
But my thing is this, so men are unhappy all the time. They're unhappy with the sex that they getting at home. They're unhappy with the kids not listening. They're unhappy with the food not being cooked. They're unhappy with a lot of things, but they're still able to be men and put those things aside because they understand what the real thing is in the world. Like, okay, this is the big picture, my family. It's not about me. My family is bigger than me and my happiness. My happiness doesn't matter as long as my family is happy. As long as my wife and my kids and everything like that is happy, I'm happy as a man taking care of them. Women don't look at it like that. They look at it as my happiness. Me, 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 me. And that's what I'm saying. Men deal with this every day, with putting their happiness last and putting their families first. So why is it a problem with the women now having to put their happiness last and put their family first? Just because you unhappy doesn't mean that you leave your family. That don't mean that you leave your man because you're unhappy with him or whatever is going on. Because your man ain't leaving you whenever he's unhappy with you.
Listen, no lies detected. No lies detected. And I'm pretty sure she didn't really agree with that or see it that way because most women don't see it that way. But, you know, I get exactly where he's coming from. And I think, once again, it's the selfish nature of women. And I know a lot of people like to say, oh my God, you always agree with the man and you don't agree with. No, there are certain things that are just the way they are. When you've been in a marriage for over 20 years, you learn these things. And I think a lot of people don't have enough experience in a solid relationship to learn these things. Did I always think this way? No, because I hadn't had the experience to learn. So as you grow and you develop and you learn, you know, the ways to go about things, the things that will work in your relationship or your marriage, you learn better, you do better. So what I learned was, it was not all about me. I had to learn that too. I just happened to learn it early on because I was married young. So I had to learn it early on, and I learned it within my marriage that it's not all, everything doesn't center around you. Everything is not about you. And when you get married and you create a family and you have children, you don't even come before your children. You're not even, you can't possibly have a whole husband and children and you put yourself first. It's impossible. Not if you're thinking about the well-being of your family, the family that you wanted and the family that y'all created together. Your kids, you're more concerned about your kids and your family, making sure that they're good, just as much as the husband is out working and taking care of his family and making sure that his family is good first. Most men put their needs aside for their families because they understand the bigger picture. And I don't see anything wrong with women doing the same. I think women have to come off this high horse and realize what's most important. And if you want a family, your family is going to come first. Now, it's not saying that you don't make sure that you're good. You have to make sure that you're good, but the world does not revolve around you. You have to use your logical thinking and say, you know what, I might want such and such, or I might want this, or many mothers and fathers will tell you they sacrifice for their families because that's what that you created that family, you brought that family here, and so now you're responsible. So sometimes you have to put yourself aside for your family, for your husband, for your kids. Sometimes you got to look at them, and you have to go into this thing with the unselfish mindset. If your husband is always the one who's willing to put you first and put everybody first, then you have to consider him as well. You should look over and say, you know what, let me consider him, let me think about, because it's a give and take. It's not all about you, but a lot of times as women, and if we're going to be honest, we are very selfish. We're very selfish. We only think about ourselves. A lot of women put themselves before their families, their husbands, and their kids. A lot of women don't even consider that it's all about what I want, my happiness, and you're not worried about anything else. This is why you'll find women who walk away from their families, all in the name of their happiness. Oh, this doesn't serve me anymore, so I'm going to walk away. It's all about me, not considering the kids, how this is going to affect them, not considering how you just hurt this man that you say you loved, and the man that you vowed to be with through thick and thin, better or worse, rich or poor. You walked away, you broke his family up. You don't consider his feelings nor your children's feelings, because it's all about you, and that's not a recipe for a healthy, stable, successful relationship. You have to become unselfish. You have to get out of yourself. You have to, you got to be selfless. You got to start thinking about the others that you created, the people that you created these families with. And so this idea of happy wife, happy life is what's ruined a lot of relationships, because you have men thinking that as well. There's been a lot of men who say, oh, happy wife, happy life. As long as you keep her happy, everything is going to be straight. But then what about your happiness? They don't even consider their happiness. They just go without, they just deal with it and chalk it up because they want to keep their family intact. And that's not a way to live. And this is why a lot of times these women think it's all about them and, oh my God, my happiness, and he doesn't want to do this. You never consider that this man might be breaking down inside. He might have so many things that he could tell you he's unhappy about, but you don't want to hear that because his happiness is not of your concern. It's all about you. And when you think about it, that is hella selfish. That is a hella selfish nature for women to think that way. But you wouldn't, and if these men would start just unleashing, just start coming out and start saying how they really feel and talking about their happiness and the things that they want and what they're lacking and what they're missing and what you don't do and how you don't show up for him, oh my God, these women will break down. You hear me? Y'all better be glad these men don't talk. Because I really do think that if the men just start unleashing their feelings for real the way women do, I don't think these women will be able to take it. Because I think women are much more insecure than they want you to believe. This is why they always like to project onto men like as if the men are the ones. But I think women are very, very fragile and very, very insecure. And if men would just unleash and start telling you how they really feel and telling you all the things about you, oh, baby, I think you'll see some destroyed women. You'll see a bunch of destroyed women because women feel like they don't have no issues and they're this perfect and it's all the men. But these men could really unleash some stuff and have these women's feelings hurt. And so I think women better be glad that men don't really want to do that, but I really think they could. And so I just think, once again, this whole happy wife, happy life idea has ruined marriages, ruined relationships, and I think we have to change that because it's not about one person's happiness, but it should be about the both and the family that you create, that you work together to create something that benefits everybody, and you guys work together and you both are concerned about each other's happiness within the relationship. And it shouldn't be all on the man to provide all of your happiness and you provide none for him. You know what I mean? That's a lot of pressure and stress to put on a person, that he has to be responsible for the family, the kids, everybody, and your happiness, and got to be on it all the time. And you don't think that that's stressful? I don't think women could do the things that they're asking for men to do. So no, it's not about happy wife, happy life. I mean, and I think I heard somebody said happy house, happy spouse or something like that. I just think we got to change the narrative, that because that one is not working. It's no longer working. It probably never worked. And of course, I don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting to please your wife and wanting your wife to be happy, but the wives got to understand the women got to understand that men want happiness too. Man just don't want to be in a relationship where it's all doom and gloom for him and he's jumping through hoops to make you happy while he is, jeopardizing his happiness, and he can't do anything to fulfill his end of it. But he's expected to do everything to keep it together. He's expected to pay the bills and take care of everything that you ask him to do, but you're not concerned about him having a little bit of happiness. That's insane to me. So yeah, we got to change that. I don't think that that's working, and I don't think that's the way it should be. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. DeeDeesReactions.